3 carries on that top side that will be able to handle a Draven quite nicely. And then when you're looking at that late game, right, how are they going to get through the Sejuani? Well, that's a bit of a question.
Just finds the magnetic dredge line.
You can see the biscuits looking to work. Another hook comes through, and it's another couple of autos that takes Xiaoxia now down even further. And we now need to see probably a beeline down to this bot side to protect, because this is the type of bot lane duo that if they die,
all right, they got him. Auto attack, and there you go. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Assume we'll get the cash out. It will be the kill going back over to Xiaoxia, though, on the return.
It's just so worth it. Like, so advantage, and who it is that's making those moves nice and early could very well dictate how the game gets played out. For the time being, it's FPX with complete control over bot lane, complete control over mid lane. They're able to move in, find that first dragon, which usually we would see responded to with grubs, but that is not going to be the case.
Not at all. It's really good plan for FPX.
No, and you know, if that hook hits, maybe it would have done, but just about able to stave off any form of dive underneath that turret. Nobody's catching anything bot lane right now, so Wako is just getting free time alone on this Jhin to start to get back into the game.
Statements I never, would think of important statements as a Jhin getting back in the game, but with the way he's been played in the meta recently, it is important. TP coming in from Ultra Prime. Glacial Prison had already been thrown, though. Shadow getting a little bit low here, taking turret shots, but he tanks it beautifully. Dway also gets his, and now it is Sheer that gets the kill. They're going back under. They want seconds. They want the extras, and that's going to be...
Floor, right? Really try to choke out Ultra Prime and make sure that they can't get anything back. And so far as well, it's worth saying that this Lilia pick has been relatively neutered, right? Was attempted to counterpick Shadow and make it so this comp didn't really have anything to do in the early game through this mid game, but currently has got built like Andres and farmed up quite nicely, but is only 100 gold ahead of its counterpart and is not making the impact that it needs to.
I do like the Lilia clear speed as time goes on, but yeah, is it going to matter when you've given up so much control of what happens next to FPX? As the grubs are coming up, that's what's happening next here. See if FPX can move some of this pressure from mid lane over. Oh, Wako, you're in a lot of trouble. Jins can't move, and the dredge line not going to go through, but FPX have already struck, and they took down Wako. That'll be the grubs going over. Grubageddon is near. We got to batten down the hatches.
Quick little pick there, and it again, like you say, results in a 4th consecutive neutral objective going the way of FPX. This choking of Ultra Prime is going exceptionally well. Now Care fancies a 1v1 with Zhong down on the bot side.
Okay, he wants to go for the angle here. Zhong is just getting chunked here. He's going to try to use the slice of dice to get away. Junhao is here. Two-Face Seal going wide, but he might still get the kill. Lilting Lullaby is there. Can he get it? Watch out, Eep Care, as he's burning. That Leandries comes up clutch, gets Junhao the kill back.
A bit more, and the power of them, obviously decreases accordingly. But with this move down to the spot side now, is Zhong going to have to sacrifice even more gold, even more time under the turret. But Ultra Prime, they're here, they're ready. Reminiscent of game 2.
Okay, well, I think he's dead. He's going to be made into boots, and Assume gets the kill as well. So he gets to cash out, and now they're going to look at the turret. FPX, they are executing this one hugely. This is why, like, that game 1 was such a smashing, and now they're giving us another performance. Eliminated early. This is a team that hasn't truly known success since those times of trying to get to playoffs with Milky Way, and even then, those did feel lackluster. And you have time now for FPX to make it into Group Ascent, to be up there with the big dogs, and see if they can actually make the difference here.
Tier 2 turret, the focus up on this top side. 4 members of Ultra Prime here. Saber no TP, so if they go for this, they're going it alone.
Oh, they actually just go straight in. This is reminiscent of those dives from before. The turret's finally going down. Assume has targeted that one. 4th shot goes a little bit wide. Now, slicing bounce from Sheer. He takes one down. He's looking for a couple combos. But it is FPX who maybe just overextended a bit too far. Do get a lot of gold for it, though.
Yeah, it's a 2 for 2, and in that situation, just isolated, you think, okay, there. Shadow helping out Care. They're trying to keep that tempo as high as possible, maximize what they can get away with. Because if they can deny the Herald as well, they'll be in a very good position.
Actually have heavy presence around this Rift Herald right now. and already started up that control ward, showing the engaged potential that FPX are bringing. Saber not spotted out just yet. Has a little bit of an angle, but Saber's been very quiet in this game so far. So has the rest of Ultra Prime. Oh, Xiaoxia has to flash away, gets fade sealed, and dies in the middle of the blast cone. Shadow's in the pit. He doesn't get that big Rift Herald, but he's going to get slept here. You get the big curtain call open up, but FPX just know where they want to go. They want to go take the enemy jungle. They want to go take the base as well, as they're looking at tier 2 and mid.
And that's exactly the prize they should get. 3 people dead off the back of that Rift Herald fight. FPX coming out swinging in their dime, or in their time, to put themselves in Group Ascend. 5-0.
FPX presence, maybe even just fuel a little bit of the fire that is rekindling that rebirth form, as a charge will come into the top side by Ultra Prime, try to take some of the standing gold, but they're losing yet another tier 2 turret.
Yeah, I mean, this is good to get gold onto Saber, but I really don't like the Zed in this composition. Like, it's so difficult for him to... Yeah. And it is absolutely fine. He's even on levels versus Junhao, who's, again, you know...
No way you just start this, right? Okay. 7,000 gold up. I guess it just gives you the Giga Chat essence.
This is the best way to throw if you're FPX, so it's interesting to see how this plays out.
I'm ready for it. I am here for the chaos. Bring it on. I'm the Elmo meme, but it looks like Atacon just gets sweeped up here. Ultra Prime getting engaged on. Sealed fade on the backline by Care, but look, it's Young. He just gets chunked 100 to 0. Assume might go down, but it might not matter. Saber is still alive, but they are now front to back against Shadow. It's just in a 1v3. He's a tanky Poro. Care's trying to come over, help him. Shadow's not even going to die, and that's a nice little shift there to get away from Jway. But
engaged. That's a win. But at the end of the day, they still got Soul, they still got Atacon, and I mean, the game is... In fairness, right, like, Xiong has been absolutely bullied in this game. It is really struggling, and now Shadow...
Saber just ults on Shadow, trying to dodge away from some of the CC. Maybe... Assume with the snipe with the help of his jungler Shadow. And, yeah, this cash-in just keeps happening. This Draven pick just keeps happening. And it was a confidence pick coming out of FPX on the blue side.
Absolutely, right? They saw Jhin, they saw Leona, they saw Leona, excuse me, and said, yeah, well, I don't care what you're going to play, actually.
Draven.
We'll Draven Nautilus you. What AD carry are you going to pick that can withstand Draven Nautilus? And their answer was Jhin, which has clearly failed. So... Assume very happy with the position that they're going to be in this game now, even without Baron, excuse me, breaking open the base. Tier 3 mid lane, Tier 3 top lane, they're taking the inhibitors as well. Shadow's dashing forward.
Oh, they might find the final engage here. They're looking for it on the Xiaoxia. Xiaoxia's down. Another shutdown going over, or at least a cash out for Assume. Here's the curtain call onto Jway, getting him about half health. FPX will back off because they realize the Baron is up and available.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to go straight for it, or if they just take a reset, let super minions do some work. Honestly, they should just turn for another fight, and that's what they're going to do. Don't face check Ultra Prime. Honestly, don't cross the threshold.
Oh, no, they crossed the threshold, and now they're about to be plunged into the deep dark, and this one, Sheer finds the slicing maelstrom, play on a Saber. Saber's down, so is Xiong. In the mid lane, push they go. TP's available, they can just go for it.
40 seconds on both solo laners, 25 minutes into this game. FPX are looking to be the first of our third place seeds to make it into the Ascend group.
And from Split 1 being knocked out, the last in their group, to finding the Promised Land and finding Group Ascend, keeping themselves away from elimination for Split 3. The fires of the Phoenix are being rekindled by its new blood, and now they're a little bit stop heavy here as they get the last kills there. They get more minions coming in. The Mites are alive, but they can't finish.
Yep.
Round robin, best of threes. And this team has shown a propensity to be able to wield meta compositions efficiently.
Yeah, exactly. And now that final bastion of real chance for Ultra Prime. Can they stop the Baron? No.
Joy's just taking the engage. Sealed fate on the
Oh
three
my
members
God!
with Sheer and the Wombo combo. I said they've been steered forward by their new blood, but it's that Prodigy and Sheer, the transfer from JDG with a quadra kill. Go ahead and spread those mighty wings, FPX, and ascend to godhood as they will find Ultra Prime's demise. And they move to that group of 10 legendary orgs to move forward in the LPL split.
A slicing